Increased connectivity and access to digital infrastructure is set to drive the growth of the digital economy across the African continent. Despite the increased connectivity, African countries still face challenges in access due to a growing infrastructure gap.
Indeed, we have made significant strides in terms of connectivity. And, when you look at a country like Kenya, we have a very huge population that has access, for example, to mobile devices. The latest data shows that the number of mobile devices in Kenya is actually 1.5 of the population. We are somewhere, between 70 and 80 million devices now, against a population of just about 55 million.
East African countries are already in discussions to have Kenya, Tanzania, South Sudan and Somalia interconnected.
Through establishing mechanisms for sharing infrastructure across Africa and establishing mechanisms for us to set up data and exchange points for Africa, we can be able to significantly reduce the cost of data that has to go to other continents and come back to Africa. We can be able to exchange this information within the shared infrastructure and therefore give our people internet connectivity at much cheaper and subsidized rates.
To scale interconnectivity, Kenya will in April this year host the Connected Africa Summit 2024, leveraging the convening power of African heads of state and ministers of ICT to bring together public sector representatives, private sector leaders, academia, foreign missions, development partners and thought leaders to address the key issues facing the continent's ICT sector.
For us to be able to share the infrastructure that is already laid out in Kenya, to assist or to collaborate with some of the countries that don't have undersea cables landing into their countries. And we believe the same will apply across all other African countries so that we can establish intra-country connectivity. That is going to go a long way in supporting some of the continental agendas that we have.
According to Kenya's ICT authority, the main focus of the Connected Africa Summit will be on addressing the policy, infrastructure and investment gaps that continue to widen the digital divide across the continent in line with the African Union's Agenda 2063. Africa's internet penetration currently stands at just over 36%, with only 473 million active internet users. Of this, 278 million users access the internet through their mobile phones. Linda Koskei, K24 TV.